Welcome back to another episode of Let's Chat Podcast, y'all. I am your host, JoJo.
And I'm Tyra.
Ooh.
What's cracking, y'all? Don't worry, we're not going to continue talking about the trip.
That part.
I know y'all over it if you didn't go.
For all y'all who didn't like our post on Instagram, you're a hater.
I'm still going to post about it, though. There's literally still more pictures that I have to post.
I'm done. I'm not posting anymore.
What?
Yeah, I get cold real fast.
I'm posting it on Let's Chat. I don't care.
Period. Do what you do, baby. You the one who managed that account.
Sheesh.
I'm just there to give the content.
Oh, my.
I'm not there to post it.
Oh, my.
Very funny. We are babysitting like this dog.
It's
because Dara wants to be a dog sitter and shit.
Yeah, you need to get we need multiple streams of income nowadays. And this is
dipping her toe in everything.
Nah, literally, this is the cutest dog ever. It's a mini poodle.
So cute.
She's
a girl.
Like 12 pounds. She's brown. She's just so well behaved. I'm telling you. I made a profile on care.com, which is where they found me. And on that app, you can, not sponsored by the way, but you can just write a little about me and then add your availability. And it could be for pet sitting or babysitting or taking care of old people. It's a whole thing.
I'm crying.
You could do
not all the caretakers,
the cleanings, all of that.
Humans.
So I just did babysitting and pet sitting, and I've gotten a couple of people contacting me there for both of them. But this is the first time where it kind of just like it was. I guess it just perfect timing because she was in a rush to find someone to pet sit her dog because she just had a baby and the dog had a little cough, and she said, I just do not want the dog around my baby because my baby doesn't have any vaccines, blah, blah, blah. And then when she said the breed, I said, absolutely. I don't care that she has a cough.
No, absolutely.
And she was like, yeah.
That's crazy because what you do, look up the dog because you don't know breeds?
Girl, of course I know this breed. I know
how
this breed.
Of course.
Because I looked into it. This is the breed that I wanted.
No. You hear? Where's Bruno? Make me get Bruno right now. The audacity you have to sit here and say, that's the breed I wanted.
Babe, no, we literally were talking to Mari. We were talking to Mari who came to Bali with us and she was selling them. And I told you, this is the breed that we want.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. In that time. But you're making it sound like this is the breed you've always wanted.
Oh, no, I didn't do my research. But this is if y'all listen, if y'all looking for a dog, I'm telling y'all, this is the perfect breed.
Don't go, you advertising and then watch whatever they go and get this dog from a certain kennel and then it's gonna be from the wrong batch.
She doesn't shed. She does bark though. She has that little bark. It's nothing crazy.
It's so cute though.
And she's just so cuddly and loving, and I guess she's just very well trained. Because we were babysitting dogs before, and y'all heard those dogs crying in the background in one of those podcast episodes. I'm sure y'all was like, I can't listen to this anymore.
She definitely makes our dogs look like they're
insane.
Yeah. And our dogs are not bad. They bark when they hear shit and see people. And they like to lick. But outside of that, they're fairly loving and a little obsessive because they need contact, but outside of that, they're chilling. They'll lay down and mind their business for hours.
Yeah, people think our dogs are good, but I'm telling you, this dog is kind of came from a white family. I'm telling you, they trained her professional.
Girl, this dog was not trained.
Okay, there's one thing though. She hates taking her medicine.
But that's it. That's basically a child. Any dog hates taking their medicine.
I tried everything. I tried the pill thingies. I tried the peanut butter. I mashed it. I tried blueberries. What else? She's taking it now.
It's a little crazy because we were like, before we went on vacation, we did know somebody who were selling this breed, and we were like, oh, they're so cute. Like we considered it, and then we were like, I don't know, because we just had a bad experience with having, babysitting these other dogs, and like it was just a lot. And we were like, I don't know about a third dog. Like, and then it was just like the hassle of finding people to babysit our 2 dogs, because we were going on vacation. And for like the duration we were going on vacation for, it was just like, damn, like nobody wants to watch 2 dogs. And believe it or not, at this point, everybody has a dog and more than 1 dog. So it was like hard. So we was like, oh, if we get a third dog, that's gonna be crazy. Like, it'll be hard to find somebody to watch them. And we don't want to walk 3 dogs. We don't even want to walk the 2 that we have. Like, do we want to walk a third? Do we want to walk a third dog?
So, she is easy to walk, though.
Yeah, compared to the other 2, for sure.
But yeah, the walking is terrible to walk 3 dogs.
And then I was doing
it, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
The girl who was selling them, I was like, oh, they're so cute, but it's a girl. And I'm like, I don't know that I want a girl, because they be getting their period, and I don't want to deal with mine, yours, and hers.
I love a girl.
What the hell
now
is that?
I love a girl. She's just so...
And now she's just so cute. And I'm like, oh my God, like, you might lose me to her, for real. Like, this girl had my heart.
At first, JoJo was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, but tell them how you sprung it on me, though.
Because I said yes, and then I told JoJo. But the problem is that I was already doing things that weekend. So I was like, I agreed to this, but I'm actually busy. Can you help me?
No. But that's not how you did it.
How did I do it? I don't remember.
I forget what the hell I was doing, and I was in the kitchen. I think I was like washing something, and you were like, you came out of nowhere. You found a bug. You were sitting. Oh yeah, that's right. You were sitting on that information for I wasn't. To be all day.
No,
I'm sorry,
no. Literally, when I told you is when it was confirmed. I swear to God,
you were plotting on it prior to the confirmation.
Yeah, okay. Of course.
So yeah, there was like something. I was in the kitchen, just finished washing a dish, and then there was like a caterpillar, whatever, centipede on the counter, and it was so big. And I'm like, babe, come here, hurry up. And she's like, what? And I'm like, look how big this shit is. So she's like, kill it. So I kill it, boom, bang. I'm a fucking hero. I saved our lives from this big ass bug. And out of nowhere, she goes, babe, I need your help. I want to ask a favor. And I was like, what? The girl don't ask for help, let alone a motherfucking favor. Like, so I'm like, for her to come out of nowhere and just say it, and then in the way and the tone and how lightly she's saying it, I'm just like, oh, this is giving something I'm not gonna like. So she's like, I agreed to babysit a dog, and I need your help watching the dog, because I also babysit this family's kids all weekend.
And I got brunch plans and whatnot.
Yeah, so she's like got a life full of plans and wanted to add a babysitting a dog to the fucking schedule.
Like, it's a dog. Like, the dog don't need to be around 24/7.
So we were basically crying for a moment, because I was like, did you, like, it ain't been that long. Did you just forget the experience we had with another dog?
I said, no, I asked the right questions. I said, this dog is trained. I said, I don't know what it looked like. I just know it's a poodle.
And then at the top, you don't know what it looks like.
She said, mini poodle, 12 pounds. I said, bet. Then I Googled her.
You're so gullible.
I Googled her, and I found her Facebook, and I found a picture of them. But the dog looked a little crazy. So I'm not even going to show her this picture.
Yeah. So I'm like, you do know that I work this weekend. So it's like, how am I supposed to, like, I'm not here through the night, you're not here through the day, and I'm just supposed to I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. You about to be on your own. And then I woke up the next morning, and this little girl was in my house, and she was just so precious. And then really I spent the whole day with her, because Dyra had to work, and she stole my heart. And I was like, oh shit.
Next thing you know, she's obsessed with her.
I'm so obsessed with her.
They're sleeping together. They're cuddling. It's like a whole thing. I was like, oh.
I come home and she's jumping all over me.
She was like obsessed with you.
Yeah.
I said, wow. She's so cute. And she gets along with our dog, so it's perfect. But anyways, yeah, if y'all need extra forms of income, I'm telling y'all, get on the care.com. And on my page, I specifically said small dogs only because you don't tengo espacio. I don't got space for like no big dogs in this house. So I think that's how I got lucky, because this is the second time. The first time it didn't end up working out, but it was also a mini poodle that they wanted me to watch. It was a different couple, and they ended up finding like a family member. But this time it just happened, and the girl's been here for 5 days. Like she lives here at this point. But yeah, they're paying me well. Like, I'm telling y'all, get on it. But anyways, today's episode is not about pet sitting dogs. A couple of you guys DM'd us about this topic, and I was telling Jojo, like, is this still relevant? Like, I don't even know if people are still watching this or even care about this show. So the Queer Ultimatum season 2 came out in June. And we're gonna talk about it now, even though it's been like a month and a half. But honestly, by this point,
everybody should be caught up.
You should be caught up. You should already know. You should have been finished this show. What did you think about it?
I'll be realistic. I'll be lucky if I remember their names.
I wrote their names down. Okay. So I'm gonna let's go down the list. So it was 6 couples. They filmed this in Miami. The 6 couples were Haley and Pilar. They were dating for 10 years. AJ and Brittany, 5 years. Mel and Marie, 4 years. Ashley and Marita, 3 years. Kyle and Bridget, 2.5 years. And Dana and Megan, 1.5 years.
Okay. Got the faces in my head locked in.
Yeah. And if you don't remember like the name to what they look like, I guess we'll try to like describe them. But
go look them up.
Yeah.
I don't got time for a description.
This season was not that great. I feel like
I think we gassed it.
No. I feel like we can all agree that this season was not like the first one. And then, I don't know if it's because it was like the first season and it was like the first time. We were all like, oh, this is new. I don't think they did a good job. And like maybe it was just the editing or maybe it was the cast. But I feel like it was just missing a lot of... It was missing a lot of flavor.
It was giving nothing.
It was giving absolutely nothing. Honestly, the most exciting
part... Maybe that's why it took so long.
Yeah, because they knew that it was giving nothing. But, like, you got us all hyped for, like, two to 3 years. Yeah. Like, no, honestly, it baffles me because I'm going to compare this to Love Island. Love Island, their editing team is top tier. They're editing things, like, a full day of content in, like, a day or 2. It's so live. It's literally within the same week. Like what we were watching on Love Island happened the same week that it happened.
Yeah, but that ended up biting them in the ass too.
It was pretty much live, and they should have done their research on the people that they picked because we ended up doing the research. But like that should just be a testament. Like what is taking almost 3 years at Netflix?
It wasn't a priority to get this.
They really don't. Yeah, they were like, eh.
I mean, realistically, Netflix is fucking putting out a lot.
They're always putting out a lot.
Yeah, but it just wasn't a priority. Queer Ultimatum. I think. I mean, it's been a while since I seen season 1, and it was kind of a hype, but at the same time, it was, it had its cringes, and it's just like, what the fuck are we watching? But that's reality TV all the way around. But I think. Like this season, it was like, the hype around it was just to see what is representation in this round gonna look like. What is, the theme of like, the type of relationships and the type of things. Because I feel like after season 1, people had like a lot of concerns and like, like had a take on things that could be different for next season, and
they took none of that into accountability.
Right. Like, and I guess that was the hype, was like, let's see if they heard us type shit. And it was just like season 2 came and nothing was, if anything, it was not even close to, season 1. And it's just like, damn, I guess we should just take season 1 and shut the fuck up type shit.
I feel like, I mean, they did what they could with diversity, I guess, because I feel like there was kind of There was like a couple. There was a white couple. There was a couple white couples. There was a black couple. I think either Marie or Mel were like Hispanic. Pilar, I'm pretty sure that's a Hispanic. I'm pretty sure she's Hispanic, but I'm not sure. That's a Spanish name. Um, so I feel like, I guess they tried, but it still was lacking something. And honestly, you know what, where it just messed up? I feel like when they were getting to know each other the first week or the first few days, I feel like AJ was just flirting with everybody. And maybe that's just her personality and whatever. But I feel like it kind of left people in limbo because they thought that they were going to match with her. And then it's like, oh, wait, you also had a good conversation with AJ? I did too. And then it was like multiple people were
so it kind of ruined the vibes for other people to be able to match.
And I feel like it ruined AJ's partner, Brittany, in even getting a match because it was like there was so much like love triangles, I guess you could say. And then it ended up being like, oh, AJ's gonna match with Marie, which I feel like didn't make any sense to me because I feel like she was vibing with other people more. And then nobody picked Brittany, so Brittany had to be paired up with Marita. And Marita is the white girl who was gassed because Brittany gave her a fork one day. You remember that? They were eating and Brittany gave her a fork. She was like, oh my God, a fork? I swear to God, she was gassed over a fork.
I don't know if it was serious.
No, it's no way. Yeah, so I feel like since AJ was flirting with everybody, I feel like it kind of just ruined connections. And then in the ends, it was like, all right, this is who you're paired up with. And whatever.
I mean, she had that many people interested in her. Her flirting game off screen must have been real nice because on screen it was not giving.
On screen, I feel like it was giving like she was giving like a lot of compliments. Like I don't know, like gassing someone's head. It really could be just the type of person that she is, but I don't know. And then I don't know, like I feel like there was no other connections other than I know Dana and Mel were together and everybody had their opinions about Dana and Mel. Everybody was social media went a little crazy on Mel because of her hair. So her hair was like parted to the left or parted to the right, whatever it was, and they hated it. They hated how it was parted. There was people making videos like talking like her, and she has like this like nonchalant communication style, and like there was a lot of videos, and then people were saying that her hair looked greasy, she doesn't wash her hair, blah 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 blah. The girl ended up going on TikTok and she actually made a video saying like
it was here's like my wash routine
since I haven't washed my hair in years.
Yeah,
like being
y'all being
like hella sarcastic. Yeah. I kind of feel bad for her.
Why?
I mean, I even was talking shit about her, and you were like, "Babe, like she probably got."
Like, I don't get it. Like, nothing more pisses me off than people who talk shit about the slightest thing. Like, what are y'all don't know the girl? What are y'all mad for? Like,
okay, this is why we're mad. They were mad just because of what she was doing to her partner, and they want to take it out on her looks. Cool, of course,
I get it, but like, I feel like people expect, and we were just talking about this. People expect too much shit from other people. Like everybody's different. Everybody's lifestyle is different. Everybody's way of perceiving who they are and how they are and all these things are different. And it's like sometimes people just need to be shown a little grace and like actually told like, hey, maybe that wasn't the right way to do something, or that's not the right way to be, you know, because it could hurt people.
You didn't need to show her grace on her hairstyle or her personality.
I think all of it, because at the end of the day, TV is gonna be TV. Reality TV is made for us to see the drama and the shitty parts of people, and not who those people are fully. You know, like it's made to be that way. So I just feel like it's easy for us to, especially with like social media now, for real, like honestly it has taken away a lot from social media because it's so hard to be positive and like,
Girl,
you know, supportive of people
you
when you
tell
have
me.
so many people who spend more time shitting on people who put themselves out there. And this is why people don't want to be so open on social media anymore, because it's like people scrutinize every fucking thing.
No, I mean I agree 100%. Talking about that, there was a video that I posted on my page and I posted on Let's Chat page. And I was definitely shocked by the amount of people that were coming at me. But it was a fucking joke. But pretty much me and Jojo were in Bali and we had like a really nice background. So I took my phone out and we were recording a video. And then I said, "Oh, you're not going to give me a kiss?" And you were like, "No, like what if they, you know, push me down these mountains or whatever?" Like, you never know. And it was just a funny moment. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to post this. Tell everybody you don't want to give me a kiss." Everybody in the comments, I know that you don't be reading comments, and sometimes I do, but I had to turn those comments off. People were like, "Shame on you for making her feel bad. Like, as a mass, like, we have to go through so much shit." Like, little do y'all know that I am that way too. Like, when we went to Jamaica, like, Jojo was trying to kiss me, and I was like, girl, I don't know, because these people over here be weird. They homophobic. And it's like, we obviously know our surroundings. Like, if like where we were, it was a very touristy area, and you could tell that everyone there was a tourist because of the amount of pictures everyone was taking. And I only wanted a kiss on the cheek. So like for people to be coming at me talking about she looked like she was gonna tongue her down. Did I really? No, I didn't.
Crazy.
I don't even have that type of personality.
You're not. She will not make out in fucking public.
What? Like I was like, yo, I don't even show PDA like that. Like it's like you guys are making a huge assumption off a little joke that was between me and Jojo that I decided to share with the world. But it was like I was so annoyed by those comments and I had to turn them off because I was like, y'all not gonna keep coming. Like it's like,
I feel like if anything, it was like vice versa in the moment. Like I'm the type of person who'd be like, oh, yeah, like, give me a kiss. Like you're not gonna kiss me in public. That's crazy.
Right.
And then it was just like you like making the video in terms of like you doing that. It was just like, all right, girl.
Like it was literally, and I'm like, yo, little do people know that it's like not even like that. Sure.
Yeah.
So they were like, mass woman, like, you know, we always gotta protect y'all fam. Y'all fam be doing the most. And I'm like, no, it's not like that. You don't know me. So don't act like you know me. Yeah. But yeah, and then some people that were comments, and I even saw like that we have mutual friends, and it's like also these are people that we probably come across with like in like New York parties and Jersey's like city parties, and I'm like, yeah, an assumption of a crazy ass clip, like you really can't make that. So with the Mel thing, this is my thought process on it. I feel like Dana was giving her a lot of attention that was making it seem like she was really down for her. And Mel was just like, all right, well, I'm going to take this. Like, I'm in this show. I'm going to experience this and whatever. Like, yeah. And then people took it as her being disrespectful to her girlfriend. And then the reason why it also looked bad was because Marie didn't really have someone to be with her during that time because AJ kept sneaking off meeting up with Brittany. But if let's say AJ and Marie were kissing and stuff like that, what are we gonna say now? Like it's like they're both doing it, which is what ended up happening with Dana as well. Like Dana and Megan were doing their thing with their partners, who they were matched with. Yeah. Which was like the end of the world, but it's like, but that is literally what the show is about. Yeah. So why are we getting so upset over someone else's relationship and choices?
You don't know the conversations they had prior to getting on the show. Right. I feel like we were watching like an interview or something where Mel from last season, Mal from last season was talking about, you know, like the whole people getting on TV and then it's like you know what you sign up for but you don't at the same time,
right? Because you've never done it before,
right? Like once you're in the moment, it's like things like it starts sinking in, things like start hitting differently, which is why I always say like I would never know unless I'm in this situation, because I can talk till I'm blue in the face about how I would go about something and then it would be the complete opposite when it's actually happening. Yeah. And I feel like that's what happens with a lot of people when they go on these shows, and it's just like, yeah, I'm down for the shits and I love you and we're gonna be locked in, and it's like, okay, these are the boundaries that we're setting, or this is what I'm allowing us to like have and within this experience. And then in the moment it happens and it's like, oh shit, like I don't think I want to do this, or maybe I do want to cross the boundaries that we set. I don't know. It's just like, we don't know what these couples are talking about before they get in these situations, and then they get in these situations and it's like people see it and they're like, oh well, you're fucking disrespecting your partner, and yeah, and it's just like, not everybody's experience is gonna be the same.
Yeah, like I definitely feel like, I'm assuming that Dana and Megan had a conversation prior to going on the show, and like kind of gave each other the heads up on like, you could do whatever you want, because literally
how else is the experiment supposed to work for them? You know what I'm saying?
Like literally they both got intimate, even though Dana kept saying we did not. Some like, people work like that. Yeah, like Dana kept saying the reunion that she didn't do anything with Mel, whatever the case is, and how like sex is different for everybody, and how everyone defines sex differently, and she just didn't want to go into detail about that. Yeah. Whatever, it is what it is. I also think that, and this is not me protecting these people. I don't know these people. They don't know us, but Dana is very young. She's 25 years old. She was the youngest out of them. So I always feel like the youngest person on a reality TV show is truly like the craziest, like the most bold, the most, because they're young. And they're at 25 years old, like I would have done some shit that would get me canceled for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like I definitely would have gotten out of my character. So I also like to give people grace in that sense of like the youngness. I think about my younger sister who's not even 25 yet. So it's like, I know if she were to go on some show like that, I'm like, I already know some shit's gonna go down. So I don't know. So people just have a lot of opinions. I think that they low-key made it entertaining. Like, you could hate all these people you want, but like they were the only couple that was just like, what's gonna happen next? Spice. Like, are y'all really gonna do something? Like, what's next? And then all the other couples were giving nothing. Yeah. And I mean, they were giving something, but it wasn't something to talk about. I feel like
I think the Pilar and Kyle situation, they had like a mini situation where it was like, apparently Kyle was giving or like coming on more than she actually was trying to. Like, she wasn't aware of how much interest or like, that she was giving to Pilar.
Really? Because she was giving nothing to the TV.
Well, I think we were missing it. Like, we weren't catching it on camera.
They didn't record Kyle and Bridget at all. And Bridget's like funny. Like, I see her social media and she's like a little funny. So I'm like, what is going on with this couple that like we barely see them? So I wish we could have seen more of them. With the Ashley and Marita girl, I feel like they were arguing about like nothing. It was to the point where I feel like you guys shouldn't be together, because their arguments were like literally about like the smallest bickering things. You didn't even.
Homegirl wanted romance.
Yeah, she wanted her to just
romance, and Ashley was like, I'm giving it in the best way that I can. Yeah, and I just think that was the example of, you like, people are gonna love how they know how to love. Even if you tell them how you want them to love you, not everybody is going to just do it how you want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, she's loving you. Ashley's loving you in the best way that she knows how, even though you're telling her how you want to be loved. And it's like, if she can't meet you at where you want her to meet you, then it's just like, okay, then you guys just aren't there.
No, I think that relationship was like ready to be done up. Yeah. And one thing about them that I didn't like, and I feel like it was just like a little like crazy to watch it, and like I was getting secondhand embarrassment, was like for the reunion. Yeah. They were both crying, yelling at each other. One of them said, I think one of them said, I hate you, or fuck you, one of those things. And then the other one was saying like how her grandma or grandfather was dying. And then the other one was like, well, mine was dying too. Like, I don't give a fuck about your. And it was like
very one-upsy.
Yo, it was like very crazy. Like, to say that I don't give a fuck about your grandparents dying is insane. And I think that's what Marita said. One of them yelled some crazy shit, and to the point where the other one walked out of the reunion, and like my jaw was on the floor because I was like, so you guys never talked before coming on the reunion.
Yeah.
And now you're acting like this, and it's like
that's embarrassing for the both of
y'all. Embarrassing. Yeah. Like I feel like it didn't give demure at all. Like it was like, I understand y'all broke up, but like I do feel like people should talk before that. And it reminded me of the first season where Mao and Yoli, what's her name? I don't remember, Yoli. But they got into a huge argument during the reunion too. And I remember there was a video, or it was a podcast episode that Mao was on, and she was saying how she regretted how she came off, because she felt like she was being very petty and passive aggressive. But it was also during a time where somebody from her family like was going through a hard time, or they passed away or something like that. So I do feel like I wish that maybe like the people who run this show, they claim they have therapists, have a conversation with them beforehand, because I feel like for them to lash out like that, it truly is for like it truly is for the viewers, but at the same time it bothers me to see that this is happening, because it puts a bad image on the queer community already. I don't know.
I've mentioned this time and time again, like, regardless of the things that happen within your relationship, like, I get it, like, shitty things happen in relationships, but I feel like at the end of the day, you have to remember that you at one point loved that person and claimed so heavily how much, like, you was down for that person. So I just feel like it's more, we've all been in a situation where it was like, I want to fucking spaz out and tell the world how shitty of a person you are, or how shitty you treated me. But it's like, what do you get out of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, if anything, like a shit to yourself, you know, to throw so much of that like
energy
onto your ex-partner, because it's like, okay, but you dated that person, you were with that person, you were so down for that person before all this, and it's just like, if that's how you're going to treat someone you claim you love, then it's just, I don't know, it's just a bad look. It's very distasteful is my point, and I've said that time and time again, like, you can shit on me all you want, and I might talk shit about your character and who you were to like close friends, but I'm not airing you out on the fucking internet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think people sometimes maybe do that for content. I feel like if I were to air out people's business in my life, I would be making money. Like I would be. What is the who the fuck did I marry that lady? Like she real successful after that crazy ass story, and trust me, I got some stories just like that. But what can you do? And then with Haley and Pilar, I mean, Haley was really down for Megan until Megan got weird. And I mean, I think that they're all cool now, but it was just like oh God, like I don't know. I feel like 10 years is a very long time to not know if you want to be with this person, to then go on a show. So I wasn't really a fan of that, but I was listening to this clip or whatever, and somebody was saying that the queer ultimatum was getting so desperate, which is news to me, where they were messaging like all queer people, like even if you weren't in a relationship, on social media, asking you if like you want to give someone an ultimatum. I mean, they were in our DMs, like two different producers, but like I'm telling you, Dika, they were in a bunch of people's DMs saying, "Are you in a relationship?" No. And then they're like, "Oh, well, do you want to give someone an ultimatum?" Like they just said they're not in a relationship, and you're still asking if they want to give someone an ultimatum. So you could low key go on this show and pretend that you was in a relationship with someone who you probably were in a situationship with. like with Dana and Megan, they weren't dating for that long, and I don't even think one of them had met each other's parents before. So that's when I'm like, yeah, like I don't know how legit like these relationships are, since you guys are literally contacting everybody, and I'm very shocked that you're contacting everybody and you still didn't do the best with the selections. Like, what happened here? Um I don't know. I feel like I hope that they're on social media reading all of these and they just cancel it. Like they just cancel the whole show. I actually have some ideas here of what you guys can do instead, because I was talking to ChatGPT. But before I go into that, the host, once again, the same host from the first season. Her name is JoAnna Garcia. She's like a actor, whatever, actress. Who do you think would be a better host if they were to do another season of the Queer Ultimatum?
I don't know, because why does the host matter?
I feel like the host matters because maybe she could give them like legit actual feedback based on like her experience. Like I feel like with Love is Blind and whatever, they have like Nick Lachey and Vanessa, and it's like a legit couple. Like,
because they're married,
I feel like a lot of people, me included, don't like the idea of this host because I don't know. I feel like she's just irrelevant to the queer community. And they were, I mean, the cast was gassing her, and she was crying and everything because they were gassing her, talking about.
But realistically, who's to say that she doesn't relate, that she hasn't experienced her own queer awakening at some point in her life?
What it is? It's just like it's just the entertainment aspect of it. Like, I just don't want to see her. I want to see somebody else.
I'm crying.
And these are the people that I want to see.
There goes that shit.
Selling Sunset, the girl Chriselle, is that how you say her name? Her her boo G Flip. That'd be like a cute little.
If it was her or her girl,
both of them as a couple. Yeah, both of them as a couple. I think that would be cute. I don't really follow these people, but I was looking online and it was saying Haley Kiyoko and this girl Becca. They actually just got engaged after being together for 7 years. People love them apparently. Then I was thinking about Alice and Shane from the L Word. That would be so funny. And like, I don't know, just giving like real L Word. Like, it's like the queer community would know exactly who it is. The straight people are not gonna know them, but who gives a fuck? Then the last person I have is Niecy Nash.
Okay.
What do you think about these people?
Sure.
I would definitely watch it if it was them. Like, I would be... Honestly, when I put this show on, it was like background noise to me. And it took me so long to finish it because it was just like not... It was just not entertaining. It's like, even if we don't have the best cast, at least we have a good host that I would like want to like watch.
I definitely think that they would be entertaining for like the reunion, like hosting the reunion.
I feel like how about we add some like challenges to this and like maybe bring them to the challenges or something. This is not
Love Island.
But this is what we want. Let's just change.
The challenge is, do you want to marry your fucking person that you came here with, or do you want to start all over with somebody else and realizing that the person you're with is not your person?
Show. Like just scrap this whole thing. I'm over it.
People were talking about Love Island, like it would be jumping if Love Island was a lesbian version, but like people must not know about I Kissed a Girl,
right? They really must not know.
Which realistically, if we think about it, every fucking reality TV show that has come from like UK and all that shit, the US has made their own version of it. So I feel like
what's taking so long?
They're just gonna make their own version of I Kissed a Girl, because realistically, I Kissed a Girl is basically Love Island.
Yeah, just a little less raunchy.
What?
I feel like I Kissed a Girl wasn't as crazy as Love Island. They was spitting,
milk in each other's mouth. Was just like, all right, y'all doing too much.
Like they was twerking, they was doing the most.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me ask ChatGPT some queer dating show ideas. Like, I feel like now with AI, there's just no excuse to like not create this? Like, these people have money. Like, Netflix needs to get on it. So there was this one idea. Let me know what you think about it. It's called, and it's similar to a show we've seen before, but it's called Third Time's the Charm. And this is what she said. It's a polyamory representation plus messy reality TV. 10 singles who are open to polyamory or ethical non-monogamy enter a villa. The goal, form throuples by the end of the show. So this will be the format of it. Week 1, you pair up like Love Islands. Week 2, you add a third person to your couple if you can convince them. And then the end goal, the strongest throuples win a luxury trip together. But if any members opts out of the finale, the price is lost. But honestly, I think we should just change the price to, like, you know, money. Mm-hmm. Like, money is really like what we want here.
Okay.
What do you think about that idea?
I mean, that's definitely a bop.
Right? Like, what's going on?
For singles.
Yeah.
What about the people who are in relationships?
Okay, so this
outside of the ultimatum.
Right. Okay, well, this is another one, and it's still for singles because I don't see too many couple shows.
Yeah, that's where all the fun is.
That's where all the fun is, honestly. Okay, the next show, Queer in the Dark. So this is kind of like this is like Love is Island meets the Ultimatum type of thing. So it's 12 queer singles are matched up through deep compatibility testing, but they never see each other's faces at first. They live in 2 separate houses and date only through voice, letters, and mysterious challenges. So this will be the format. In phase 1, everyone rotates through like these voice dates, kind of like Love Islands, in these soundproof pods. And then there's gonna be like little challenges where you could send anonymous gifts or create playlists or in like answering questions, things like that. Then in phase 2, after 2 weeks, you choose who you want to reveal yourself to, but you choose 2 people. And it could be romantic or platonic connections. And then once revealed, you go into a shared house together. And then here's a twist though. There's going to be people in that house who didn't get matched with anyone there. So there's going to be matched couples in this house. There's going to be unmatched singles and any almost matches. And then at the end, you pick it's a decision. So at the end, they decide whether to pursue romance, friendship, or walk away. I feel like it's given messy. Like, I feel like I could see them do this. It's not that hard.
So it's almost like Love is Blind.
It's almost like Love is Blind, and you all live in a house together afterwards. And then it gets messy because there's gonna be people trying to take your girl.
That part. People like, switch teams so fast.
And let me explain something to you. Like with Love Islands, before the show became a thing, this is what producers do. They literally do a show. Like, let's say they're like, all right, let's see if this would even work out. They like pre-record a show and they just never put it out. But it's like you play all the games, you do all the things, you meet all the people, and they just want to see if it would be entertaining enough to be a show. And like they figure out like the kinks, like, oh, okay, how many people should be here and what challenges should we do, and like, does it make sense, blah blah blah. Like, like these producers know like what is taking so long to just come up with like something more entertaining for us. Because the Queer Ultimatum, I'm almost so over it. I don't think I'm going to watch another season, I'm telling you.
Until it drops.
Nah, I swear to God.
What else you got to watch?
I swear to God. All right, so before we get into the family meeting, I did want to talk about something that just popped up. So apparently, they're trying to overturn gay marriage. So, what does this mean? I'm going to explain it to y'all in simple terms because I feel like there's so much information out there on Instagram and TikTok and blah, blah, blah. But pretty much, there's this lady. Her name is Kim Davis. You probably seen her face. But a couple years ago, she was a county clerk in Kentucky. And she refused to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples. So she went to jail, actually. Not for long, but she went to jail. So now she owes a lot of money to that gay couple who she refused to serve. And pretty much she asked the Supreme Court to wipe that out and to undo gay marriage rights completely. But honestly, people are saying that the Supreme Court would just say no thanks to hearing it and like call it a day. Like some people are saying, you know, this is never going to happen. And some people are saying, well, maybe it could happen. But I think we're leaning more towards the Supreme Court is not going to hear this. Pero uno nunca sabe. So if they do hear it, then it could impact marriage rights. But I was reading and it was saying that with the Respect for Marriage Act, which protects like same-sex couples and interracial marriages, if you're legally married in one state, then every other state and the federal government needs to recognize your marriage, even if that state owns laws wouldn't allow it. So they're saying that with the Respect of Marriage Act, we will still be safe. But Jojo was showing me this clip on TikTok of saying that there's some loopholes around it. So we're never really safe, you know? But what I find interesting about this is that Kim Davis, she's been married 4 times.
Damn.
Like worry about yourself, please. Apparently, she had twins with husband number 3 while she was still married to husband number 2. Please worry about yourself. Please. Like, you worry about the wrong things.
Yeah. People don't know how to mind their business.
Every time this pops up and you look up the person, it's someone who's been married 100 million times. And it's like, and you cheat and you do all these things. And it's like, and you come in for us? Please worry about yourself. I don't know, man. Like, we might need to move out of the U.S. because this is insane. Every day, I feel like it's just something that is just like, what is going on? I'm so annoyed.
I have no comment.
It's time to move out of the U.S.
It's like, where do we go? It's just meant to stress like, where do we go? Out. Like,
you know what it is?
Life isn't already
life isn't already stressful and expensive and ridiculous.
You don't already deal with the personal stresses of your life and things that are going on and the shit that you're facing, but it's like you also have to worry about the world itself. And it's like, what is it? When is it? When can I just like breathe?
Rest. I have no idea.
So that's why I say I have no comment. I don't say it to say like, oh, I don't give a fuck. It's not that I don't give a fuck. It's like when you've reached a point where it's like you give too much fucks and you're just like, I just want a moment. Like, I just need to breathe, because that's one of the things about social media that's like, damn, like, you'll love it but hate it at the same time, because it's like the amount of information that you receive. It's like I can't even fathom the last thing that I just see. Now I have to fucking, now there's more. Yeah, there's something else. Like,
I think it's crazy that like it's only been 10 years since this was like a legalized thing,
and now they're ready to rip it,
and they want to take it back. And it's like, if they take it back, then they're gonna take back like interracial marriages. Like, where are we? Are we in the 1930s? Like, it's like, come on.
They say history repeats itself.
It's like, come on, man. Like, it's like, cut us a break, honestly. But that's just an FYI for people who are like, what's going on? Should I be scared? I mean, honestly, I think we got to be optimistic. I don't think this is going to happen. But I remember the week that COVID happened, I said, guys, the world is not going to shut down. Like, please, I'll see y'all next week. To the people I supervised, and I never saw them again. No, but I really do feel optimistic. I feel like this would be the cherry on top for sure. Like, I don't think that, yeah, no, it just can't happen. But anyways, before we go into the family meeting, one last thing. We do have a Trova Trip survey link in our bio. So we're gonna do a link this week of 3 different places that we think we should go to based on what's more affordable, truly. that is what we went based on. And also what places we think people would find interesting based on the itinerary and things like that. So please make sure to go to the link in our bio. It's also going to be in the description of this episode, so you guys can vote on where you guys want to go. If you guys want to come with us to Trova Trip, it's just a survey, so it's like nothing official. You don't have to put any information down. But if you do want to get notified of like when the trip goes live, because there are like early bird tickets, then just put your email in another link that we have in our bio, and it says like to get notified, put your email in this link. And yeah, a lot of people said that they wanted to know if we're gonna do another trip, and we're trying to make it happen, crossing our fingers that it does happen. But this would be for 2026, so we got a whole year
to figure
and
it
some
out.
change to go to the gym, because I said I was gonna be right for Bali and Thailand, and I wasn't. So maybe for the next trip I'll be right. And to save our coins, you know.
So for all of you who were DMing us on like, are you guys gonna do another one? Y'all should do another one. I hope y'all do another one. I want to come. I want to come. I want to come. Do another one. Well, here is your other one. Here is your second opportunity.
Yeah. So yeah, all the information, I guess this is just a survey, so nothing would be set in stone until we tell you guys like, all right, this is the trip we're going on. You know, if you guys want the early bird link, make sure to get that. Just so you guys know, the people who went on the trip for Bali and Thailand do get first dibs. So y'all gotta be on it. When the time comes, do not hesitate. We're already telling you guys like the price point in this little survey. So when the time does come, I would not sleep on it. And there's gonna be like different payment options, which we will go into later on. But yeah, for the family meeting, we haven't done one of these in a very long time, so I'm a little excited to read this. So it says, I have been with my girlfriend for 3.5 years. When we started dating, we were both dating other people and each other, but now we are together. I became really good friends with a girl I used to date and have sex with. And while my girl says that she's fine with it, every time we hang out, she catches an attitude and things are weird for a day or two. Then it's fine. It's really annoying. And I love my girl, but I also want my friendship. I don't want to lose the friendship because it's really hard to make queer friends where I live. And I don't want to resent my girl, but I want to respect her feelings. Would you maintain the friendship or choose your girl?
That's hard. It really depends. I 100% agree that it could be hard to find and make new friends, let alone queer friends. So I mean, that doesn't mean you should be friends with everyone you've, fucked around with. But I feel like, there are some people who are like outside of the things we may have tapped into. You are a good person overall, and we could use a friendship. But I don't know. I feel like it really depends. You really love your girl, and if you feel like that's gonna bring the peace at home, then and that's what's important to you, then it's essentially, I guess, you got to go with your relationship.
I would say you don't even have to choose. I feel like you could have both. Like, you need to start chilling with your girl and your friend. I feel like your girl needs to be around your friend.
Does it say that the girl knows the friend?
It doesn't matter if she don't know her. Like, it's like y'all need to all be cool, because I would want to know who this person is. I want to get to know them. I want to get cool with them to just feel it out.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
see
like
what the vibes are.
Right, see what the vibes are, because I feel like sometimes people don't realize, but it's like with queer friendships and queer relationships, I feel like sometimes you could tell if some people like each other more than like friendships. So I feel like your girl gotta be around so she could judge. But at the same time, like, maybe they would get cool too, and then maybe this would just be like, it wouldn't be like an issue in the future if you do decide to hang out with that friend alone. But I do feel like your girl needs to be around in these like hangouts, because she doesn't seem too comfortable with just having you guys hang out without her. So I would invite her every single time. And
I don't know about every single time.
I mean,
like, okay, if I invite you a couple times and it's like, okay, you see how we are, you see how we vibing, you either trust the shit or you don't. Because realistically, you know, I don't want to have to bring you every time. Like, I don't have a problem with it, because if y'all are cool, I'm cool with it. But if the fucking vibe is like, I don't want to say weird, but it's like not everybody meshes together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, we've been in front of each other's friends where it's like, okay, y'all cool, y'all shoot the shit, y'all respect each other, but like, don't mean we're gonna be cool. Like, you're not gonna want to be around them all the time. So I don't know.
I feel like in the beginning, like, just to get to know them,
right?
Not
you get to know them, and then it's like, okay, I trust you enough to be with them without me there.
Yeah, that's what it has to be. I feel like after 2 or 3 hangouts,
you either figure it out or
I hope that she can give you, I guess, feedback.
Right. But yeah, I guess just, have to feel it out together. Let them get to know each other, and bring maybe your girlfriend some peace of mind because she got to know the friend. If she actually already knows the friend and she still feels uncomfortable about it, that's a conversation, and maybe setting boundaries to make, her feel more comfortable with you hanging out with the friend and you still keeping the friendship. That's something for y'all to talk about. There shouldn't be like a pick me or pick her. That should be like last resort type of shit. Y'all should be able to like, figure something out.
That reminds me of Pick Me, Choose Me, Love Me from Grey's Anatomy. But yeah, I hope that you guys figure that out. Yes. And I will be at the Bad Bunny concert this weekend.
All right, y'all. That is it for this episode. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Send to your friends. Do our Trova Trip survey. No, we are not going to the Bad Bunny concert.
I am. All right. I'll see y'all there.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Deuce, mother goose.